Vivi, I want to discuss something with you. Nana is getting married next month. Her dowry is $2 million. You pay $1 million. What? I pay $1 million? It's only $1 million. You make $3 million a year. That's just 3 months' work for you. Is this your own idea? Or did you all discuss this together? It's the whole family's idea. Shin Vivi, you make $3 million a year. Shouldn't you help your sister save face? Since you married into the Zhou family, your money is Mingyuan's money. Mom, I want to clarify something. Mingyuan makes $300,000 a year. Is his money also the Zhou family's, right? How can that be the same? Shin Vivi, search your conscience. What have you ever contributed to this family? Out of 365 days a year, you're not home for 300 of them. Mom, we hired a housekeeper for the house. That doesn't count. That's just paying someone else to work. What about yourself? How many meals have you cooked yourself? How many times have you mopped the floor? Zhou Mingyuan, aren't you going to say something? Vivi, what Mom says makes sense. You really don't pay much attention to the family. You earn a lot. So what's wrong with taking on a bit more? This is what a family should do. Okay, I understand now. Shin Vivi, it's good that you understand. Starting next month, we will go 50-50 on everything. I'm the one mainly managing the household, so my labor costs should be included, right? Plus living expenses, water, electricity, and property fees. Just give me $50,000 a month. $50,000 isn't much. $50,000 is fine. From now on, our family will strictly split everything 50-50. Also, you will pay $1 million for Nana's dowry separately. Splitting 50-50 but paying $1 million separately? Shin Vivi, did you hear me? Don't pretend you don't understand. Zhou Mingyuan, are you sure this is what you want to say? Which part of what I said is wrong? Zhou Mingyuan, how does this not conflict with splitting 50-50? Look at you getting angry after just a few words. Can you be reasonable? Be reasonable? In these 3 years, when have you ever been reasonable with me? Shin Vivi, what are you doing? Are you trying to leave because you can't win the argument? Zhou Mingyuan, let me ask you one last question. In this house, who is actually contributing? And who is just taking? Do you really not know? We are family, why talk about money? Excuse me. I just remembered I have some work at the office. You guys go ahead and keep discussing. Besides these, what else do you want to split 50-50? Make a list and let me know all at once. Shin Vivi, what kind of attitude is that? My attitude is that I completely agree. Splitting 50-50 is great. Everyone pays for themselves. Hello, Miss Shun. How can I help you? Cancel all the supplementary cards under my name. Yes, I'm sure. Sir, the card payment didn't go through. Do you have another card? No, I don't. Brother. What on earth is going on? Are you going to buy this bag for me or not? Keep it down. I already told my friends about it. It has to be this one. Zhang Tiantian's husband bought her a limited edition last month. I finally managed to get on the waiting list for one more expensive than hers. Jolina, I told you to wait a moment. Brother, the sales associate has been staring at us for ages. Do you know how embarrassing this is? If I knew you were this unreliable, I would have asked sister-in-law to bring me. Sister-in-law would have just swiped her card without a thought. Jolina, shut up. Zhou Mingyuan, I was halfway through my beauty treatment, and they said the card couldn't be swiped. I still had stuff smeared all over my face, and I was kicked out. The look on the receptionist's face, I've completely lost all my dignity. Shin Vivi, none of the cards at home are working. Did you do something to them? Shin Vivi, splitting 50-50 is one thing. But what is the meaning of freezing the cards? Do you understand these are two different things? You did this on purpose. You purposely made us look bad in public. Nana couldn't buy her bag, and Mom was kicked out of the salon. What on earth are you trying to do? You're asking me what I'm trying to do? I'm just implementing the 50-50 rule. Your family's expenses. Shin Vivi, I knew you were behind this. How can you be so malicious? Unfreeze the cards for me right now. Also, my 18,000 beauty treatment fee and Nana's bag, you have to pay for them today. Not a single penny less. Mom, are you finished? Then let me say a few words. First, the cards are under my name. Freezing my own cards is completely legal and compliant. Second, the beauty treatment fee you just mentioned, Nana's bag and her dowry, go ask your son. Sister-in-law, don't say so much. Just fix my brother's card quickly. My friends are all waiting to see. Zhang Tiantian and the others invited me to a party tonight. I told them I'd get my new bag today. Also, Mom's beauty treatment fee of 18,000, you pay for that too. Then apologize to us, and we'll let this matter slide. But you're not allowed to do this again, okay? Wait. I'm a bit confused. You guys are talking too fast. Let me get this straight. First, you want me to unfreeze the cards. Second, you want me to buy the bag. Third, you want me to pay the beauty treatment fee. Fourth, you even want me to apologize. Let me tell you. Don't talk nonsense with me. I am your mother-in-law. It is only natural for you to show me filial piety. If you don't fix the cards today and pay the money, I will go to your company and find your boss. I'll let all your colleagues see how you, Shunvivi, treat your mother-in-law and destroy family harmony. Yes, me too. Our whole family will go. Mom, you're really something. Go ahead, go to my company and find my boss. Make a scene in front of everyone. But let me remind you. When the time comes, they will know. Not how I, Shunvivi, treated you, but how your Zhou family treated me. Zhou Mingyuan, take your phone back. I want to say this to you. Fine, then let's talk. You want 50 to 50? I make 3 million a year. You make 300,000 a year. I earn 10 times more than you. My salary alone supports your entire family. And you turn around and talk to me about splitting 50 to 50? Tell me, whose problem is it after all? As for your threat to make a scene at my company, I advise you before you act to pull out all the bills from over the years first. Calculate them clearly one by one from beginning to end, and see who is actually supporting whom in this family. Shunvivi, do you have to be so heartless? Have you thought about the consequences? Do you think you've won just by freezing the cards? When your mother pointed her finger right at my nose in front of me, did you think that was heartless? When you were at the dinner table asking me to give 1 million for your sister's dowry, did you think that was heartless? How dare you use the word heartless on me? Zhou Mingyuan demanding to split everything was your idea. Accusing me of not contributing to the family was also your idea. And demanding 50,000 a month and a 1 million dowry was still you guys. I am merely carrying out and implementing your plan. How come when it's your turn to pay, you think it's heartless? Listen up, all three of you. The 18,000 beauty treatment fee, go ask Zhou Mingyuan. The bag, go ask Zhou Mingyuan. The 2 million dowry, still go ask Zhou Mingyuan. Shunvivi, what do you mean? From today on, your family has absolutely nothing to do with my money. Alright, keep arguing among yourselves. Don't lose your voices. So you finally decided to come back? Look at the mess you've made of this family. Do you even care about this family anymore? Tell me, what is it? What is it? You still have the nerve to ask what it is? Don't you know what you did today? Shunvivi, do you know that by freezing the cards today, you made us completely lose face in front of so many people? The bag, Mom's beauty treatment. Do you know how we solved it in the end? How did you solve it? I'm curious. I used all the savings in my card. Over 1 million to cover it all. Do you know what that money was for? That was my emergency fund. Over 1 million. Zhou Mingyuan, you make 300,000 a year. You have to socialize and entertain. Where did you get over 1 million? Brother, you had that much money? Then my bag. Why didn't you just pay for it earlier? You kept telling me to support the family. But you're really something. What's with that expression on your face? Listen carefully. Now, because of you, and because of your messing around in this house, you must bear this loss. Sister-in-law, you were really too unreasonable this time. Brother and Mom did it all for me. And for the good of our Zhou family. Look at the mess now. Where are we supposed to hide our faces? An explanation? Fine. What kind of explanation do you want? Say it, I'm listening. First, unfreeze all the cards you blocked immediately. This must never happen again. Right, unfreeze the cards first. And what else? Second, the money you made us lose today. Mingyuan's 1 million plus. And the compensation for Nana's and my lost face. Let's call it 1.5 million in total. Transfer it over right now. Third, my 1 million dowry for the wedding. You promised me. You can't back out. And you must apologize to us in front of the whole family. And promise never to do it again. But I have a question. Who was the one who wanted to go 50-50 with me in the first place? To pay for our own things? Who accused me of not contributing to the family? Who demanded that I pay 50,000 a month for living expenses? And also provide a separate 1 million dowry? All of this was said right at this table, wasn't it? My memory isn't that bad yet. That was your duty. Suspending our cards and making us lose face are two different things. Two completely different things. Fine. Let's do what Mom says. We'll settle things one by one. First, let's talk about duty. You said I don't care about the family and don't do chores, right? Isn't that the truth? Then let's do the math. We hired a maid for 8,000 a month. Over 3 years, that's nearly 300,000. Fruit, rice, flour, oil. Every single expense in this house, big or small, was charged to my supplementary card. Over 3 years, that's at least over 100,000. I paid for that too. If we go by the 50-50 rule you mentioned, let's calculate from the first day of our marriage, Mingyuan. You're just twisting the facts. We're family, why are you counting every penny? Oh. We're family, so why count every penny? Yesterday, at this very dining table, you wanted to go 50-50. You wanted to pay for your own things. You were the ones who wanted to settle the score. Today I laid out the accounts. And now you're the one saying family shouldn't count pennies. Zhou Mingyuan, you're really slick with your double standards. Fine, we're done with the duty part. Now let's talk about today's matter. Lily, you want to get married. You want a dowry. I can understand that. But what does that have to do with me? Your last name is Zhou and mine is Shun. Your brother is willing to buy you a car, even dipping into his private savings. That's because of your deep sibling bond. But on what grounds should I pay for it? You're my sister-in-law. The eldest sister-in-law is like a mother. Please spare me. Xinwei. Why are you shouting? I'm not finished yet. Finally, let's talk about Mom's mental distress compensation. Then what about my mental distress? All these years since I married into the Zhou family, what have I gotten? Scheming, demanding, and being taken for granted. Yesterday at this very dining table, when you collectively demanded that I hand over my salary, who compensated me for my mental distress? Third, I will not reactivate them. An apology is even more of a joke. I raise both hands in favor of the 50-50 split you proposed. I agree to it, and I will strictly enforce it to the end. Your sister's dowry, and the Zhou family's reputation, please strictly follow your 50-50 rule. And take care of it yourselves. What? What are you doing with that suitcase? Just as you wish. Drawing a clear line. Shinwei, calm down. Put the suitcase down. Let's have a proper talk. Shinwei, don't you dare walk out that door. If you leave, don't even think about coming back. This is the Zhou family's house. You can't just leave whenever you want. Mom, the mortgage on this house is $23,000 a month. Who has been paying it? You should know very well in your heart. From now on, the water, electricity, property fees, mortgage, and groceries. I'll have to trouble the three of you to pay for them yourselves. Humph. Miss Shen, sorry to interrupt you. Your mother-in-law and sister-in-law are here. They're in the lobby on the first floor. They're quite emotional. And they demand to see you. The reception and security are having trouble stopping them. Sorry, everyone. I have some personal matters to attend to. Please take a 10-minute break. I'll handle this and be right back. Tell security not to make things hard for them. I'll go down myself. She can't just disown me as her mother-in-law. Ma'am, please don't get worked up. We've already notified her. Don't stop me. I'm not an outsider. Shinwei, get out here. You have the nerve to hide and avoid us, you heartless woman. Mom, Lily, this is my workplace. Please mind your behavior. Shinwei, you finally showed up. You heartless woman. Look at what you've done to our family. I'm telling you, you must give us an explanation today. Sister-in-law, it's one thing to suspend the cards. But are you really going to abandon us? My wedding is about to fall through. Are you happy now? Are you finished? What's next? Shinwei, you moved out to enjoy a comfortable life. Leaving us to fend for ourselves, didn't you? Oh, and the utility bills. Mom, wasn't that the 50-50 split you demanded? If you hadn't suspended the cards, would Mingyuan be struggling this much? Would I be unable to even afford a beauty treatment? I have to do everything myself now. I'm at such an old age. Do you think it's easy for me? Look how angry you've made Mom. In the past, shouldn't you have paid for Mom's clothes and expenses to show filial piety? Now Mom doesn't even have money for a beauty treatment. And what about my wedding? The groom's side keeps dragging their feet, seeing our family in this state, sister-in-law. So they see that your family can't afford the 1 million dowry now, right? That's not a matter of not being able to afford it. It's that you should be the one paying for it. Fine. So your demand today is for me to go back to how things were. Using my money to support your entire family? The 1 million dowry, the beauty treatments, and the maid's salary are all to be covered by me, right? Did I misunderstand? That is what you're supposed to do. Once you marry into the Zhou family, you belong to the Zhou family. Your money is the Zhou family's money. It's only natural for you to pay for Lily's dowry. And showing filial piety to your in-laws is your duty. But look at you now. Living in luxury and staying in a big apartment yourself, while leaving us to suffer. I don't care. You must pay my 1 million dowry. And Mom's mental distress. And my brother's financial losses. You have to compensate for all of it. Now that you're finished, let me say a few words. You can decide whether to leave after you hear them. Regarding what you call only natural. First, who proposed the 50-50 split? You did. Who demanded that I pay $50,000 a month for living expenses? You did. I didn't set these conditions. You said them with your own mouths at the dining table. If anyone here encountered such demands, what would you do? That was a family discussion. A discussion requires mutual agreement. When you slammed the table and pointed your finger right in my face, that wasn't a discussion. Second, suspending the supplementary cards is the result of enforcing the 50-50 split. You demanded to separate what's yours from what's mine. Then naturally, you can no longer use my supplementary cards for your expenses. Is that so hard to understand? Let me make an analogy. You proposed to split the household, and I agreed. But then you demand to keep using my kitchen, my fridge, and my money. Is that splitting the household? That's called freeloading. How is it any different? You tell me. Third, Zhou Mingyuan has an annual salary of $300,000. This shows that the high quality of life this family had before. Well, you did that voluntarily. No one forced you. Voluntarily, Mom? Yesterday, when you slammed the table and said my money belongs to the Zhou family, it didn't sound like you were asking for my opinion. Fourth, Lily. I want to address this to you individually. You are an adult. Your marriage and your dowry are between you and your husband's family. I have no legal obligation to foot the bill or pay for your dowry. Whether you marry well or not has nothing to do with me. I'm not the one marrying you, but using this as an excuse to come to my company in front of my colleagues and demanding that I hand over my property. Lily, do you know what this behavior is called in legal terms? It's called extortion. So many people here are listening. And there are surveillance cameras here. Every word you've said since you walked in, and every move you've made, has been recorded. So what? Mom, you say I'm not filial to you. Then I'd like to ask you a question. Over the past few years, of the clothes and things you wore and used, how much was charged to my card? That was voluntary on your part. Do you need me to pull up the account statements? From the very first day of our marriage, we can calculate it transaction by transaction right in front of everyone here. That's not. Forget it. The fact that you can't answer shows you know the truth. If they continue to make a scene, call the police immediately. Understood, Miss Shun. Shinwei, don't you dare. I am your mother-in-law. You're letting security kick me out? Aren't you afraid of what others will say about your lack of filial piety? Mom, let's leave first. So many people are watching. All right, it's time to go back to the meeting. Thank you for your hard work, and sorry for the trouble. Miss Shen, please don't say that. Just a bit of family business. Sorry for disturbing everyone. No need to apologize. To be able to handle it so well yourself. Not many people are so neat and efficient. If you ever need help, just let me know. I'll handle things on the company's end. Thank you, President Gu, but I can handle this myself. Going Dutch. You guys were the ones who brought it up. In the end, you only trapped yourselves. Zhou Mingyuan. I bet you guys never expected this. I've long stopped being someone you can easily push around. Vivi, what a coincidence. It's no coincidence. I figured you'd be looking for me about now. What do you mean? I was just passing by. Zhou, your mom and sister's harassment didn't work out too well, did it? They went to my company and got kicked out by security. So now it's time for you, the head of the household, to step up yourself? Tell me, what excuses have you prepared this time? Vivi, I know. I was wrong before. I shouldn't have let them make such a mess. All that talk about going Dutch was just said in anger. Please don't take it to heart. Let's have a proper talk, okay? Said in anger? Zhou Mingyuan, those weren't words said in anger. That was a decision made by the three of you after very careful consideration. Your mom slammed the table and counted the numbers on her fingers. You stood by nodding in agreement, and your sister chimed in from behind. Which part of that looked like it was said in anger? I humbly accepted it and strictly implemented it. How has it suddenly become words said in anger now? Do you have to put it that way? Vivi, do we really have to talk to each other like this? We've been husband and wife for 7 years after all. I'm here to talk to you in all sincerity. Can't you just give me a chance? Hold on. First of all, we won't be husband and wife much longer. Second, let's get straight to the point, Mr. Zhou. Your monthly salary is less than 30,000 yuan. Without the financial support from my supplementary card, your mom's beauty treatments and living expenses are all on you. That little secret stash of over 1 million yuan you had must be nearly dried up by now with the way you've been spending it, right? So you're coming to see me today. Is to borrow money? Yes, I had no other choice. Are you satisfied now? The groom's family is pushing hard. I can't let my sister get married and be mistreated. Oh, I went and borrowed some money. Oh, how much did you borrow? 1 million. I had to leverage everything I could to get that loan. Vivi, my meager salary can't possibly cover it. This debt was incurred during our marriage. So it's a joint marital debt. You have to help me pay it back. Ha. Zhou Ming, just to scrape together a dowry for your sister, you went out and personally took out a loan of 1 million yuan. And now you sit in front of me and tell me that this is our joint marital debt, and that I need to share the burden? Of course, we aren't divorced yet. Debts incurred during a marriage are joint debts. That's what the law says. Don't you know that? Oh, what the law says? Then let me ask you 3 questions. First, did I know about it when you went to borrow the money? That was because you wouldn't take my calls. Second, did I agree to it? Third, is my signature on the loan agreement? That didn't require your signature. We are husband and wife. No knowledge, no consent, and no signature. Zhou Ming. You don't meet a single one of these 3 conditions. On what grounds do you call it a joint debt? Let me help you think about another question. A 1 million yuan dowry for your sister's wedding. Does this expense fall under the daily needs of our household? What do you mean? It means that for a debt to be legally recognized as a joint marital debt, there is a prerequisite. Do you honestly think scraping together 1 million yuan for your sister's dowry counts as our daily household expenses? Let me ask you another question. Which judge would ever agree that an adult sister's 1 million yuan dowry is a necessary daily living expense for her brother and sister-in-law's household? But that was also for family. Your sister getting married is for her own family, not ours. Zhou Mingyuan, do you think I'm legally illiterate? Or are you the one who is legally illiterate? You don't even have the most basic legal common sense. Yet you dare to use joint marital debt to pressure me. And you keep saying this is all for the Zhou family. But have you ever thought about the interest on this 1 million yuan? You borrowed? How high is it? The interest. The interest isn't too high. I've calculated it. You calculated it? Then calculate this. With your current ability to repay, a monthly salary of less than 30,000 yuan, and your secret savings completely gone. Once you default, what will the consequences be? I won't default. I'll find a way. I can work overtime, I can... What way? You tell me. Your monthly salary is less than 30,000 yuan. You have to pay for your mom's living expenses. You have to pay for utilities and property fees, and you still have to feed yourself. What are you going to pay it back with? The consequences. The bank will apply to auction off our marital home. And you personally will be blacklisted. As a dishonest debtor. You won't be able to fly. You won't be able to take high-speed trains, and you won't be able to have any assets under your name. Zhou Mingyuan, have you ever thought about any of this? Zhou Mingyuan, let me ask you one last question. Is this the responsible decision you made as a man? This isn't being responsible, Zhou Mingyuan. This is overestimating your own abilities. Wasn't I forced into this? If you hadn't been so heartless as to cut off my card and refused to give me a single penny, would I have gone so far as to borrow money? Xinwei, you forced me into this. You forced me to do all of this. Are you finished? Sit down. Standing and shouting won't make you any more right. Fine, you say I forced you. Then let's break it down. And see who exactly forced whom. I forced you. That's what my mom said. That night at the dinner table, who was the first to say we should go Dutch starting next month? Was it me? Your mom said it. But what did you say at the time? You said, what mom says makes sense. Zhou Mingyuan, you nodded in agreement. Did I force you to agree to give your sister a 2 million yuan dowry? Who set that number? Your mom did. Who went to the luxury store to buy a 600,000 yuan bag? You were the one who took your sister there. From beginning to end, among all these decisions, was there even one that I made? Did I force you when you only make 300,000 yuan a year? To slap your own face to look fat just to keep up appearances? Zhou Mingyuan, wake up. The one forcing you isn't me. It's your ridiculous pride. Your bottomless indulgence of your sister. And the way you and your entire family took my wealth for granted. Over the years, your family's lifestyle, having a maid to serve you, getting beauty treatments, buying bags whenever you wanted, and throwing around a 1 million yuan dowry, you lived very respectably, didn't you? But all of that respectability was just a bubble blown with my money. Now that the bubble has burst, you turn around and blame me? Fine, you're amazing. You're cold-blooded. Even if this debt can't legally be pinned on you, it won't do your reputation any good if word gets out, will it? Zhou Mingyuan, this trick of yours is remarkably similar to when your sister went to make a scene at my company. Aside from threatening me with my reputation, is there anything else your family actually knows how to do? Xinwei, don't go too far. Do you really think you've won? Oh, by the way, regarding what you just said about me forcing you to borrow money and being a heartless sister-in-law who won't help her husband's sister, I'm not quite sure how good the audio recording on this cafe's security cameras is, but I think my lawyer will find a way to obtain it. I'm sure it will be very helpful in court. What do you mean? Did you record this? Zhou Mingyuan, if you want to spread rumors, go ahead. Let's see who ends up being humiliated in the end. Lawyer Chan, this is Shen Wei. Miss Shen, regarding the recent 1 million yuan loan Zhou Mingyuan took out, I verified it based on the clues you provided. The likelihood of it being recognized as a joint marital debt in the lawsuit is extremely low. Thank you, Lawyer Chan. Let's proceed with everything as planned. Since mediation has failed to bring the parties to an agreement, the court hereby rules as follows. First, the plaintiff Shen Wei and the defendant Zhou Mingyuan are granted a divorce. Second, the joint marital property shall be divided according to law. The 1 million yuan borrowed by the defendant, Zhou Mingyuan, in his own name, is determined to be a personal debt and shall be borne solely by the defendant. Regarding the division of the real estate, no way. Ma'am, please calm down. Please sit back down. Brother, what about my dowry? The groom's side is already calling off the wedding, brother. You can't just abandon me. Say something. Ah. 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 Mr. Zhou, it's over. We should go. Sigh. Mediation concluded. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Shen. Everything has been completed as planned. Thank you, Lawyer Chan. Thank you so much. Karma will get you. Brother, say something. Where are we going to live now? It's over. The funds from the property division are all in place. All the paperwork has been finalized. Thank you for your hard work during this time. It's because of your own determination and preparation. I just executed it. Are you getting used to your new home? It's great. Quiet and clean. No one slamming tables, and no one counting pennies to nitpick with me. Hey, did you know? I heard after your ex-mother-in-law sold their house, that little bit of money went to paying off a mountain of petty debts. There was basically nothing left. Yeah. They moved to the suburbs. Rented a rundown 2-bedroom apartment. I heard your ex-mother-in-law hasn't had a beauty treatment since. She buys groceries and cooks every day now. She looks 10 years older. And that ex-sister-in-law of yours, she ended up getting married after all, but I heard her dowry was so meager. Life isn't easy for her at her in-laws' house. She gets pushed around a lot. I heard her in-laws even demanded that she cut ties with her own family. Everyone chooses their own path. You did the right thing. Don't go soft on them. Wei. want to apologize to you. A real apology. Not to ask for anything, and not to get you to come back. It was all my fault before. I see that now. I was blind and foolish. I always thought my mother and sister were my closest family. I only thought about pleasing them and protecting that big family. But I forgot about my own home. You were the one who mattered most. I let them take from you and scheme against you. And even thought it was only natural. I even joined them in pressuring you. I wasn't just a bystander. I was an accomplice. I was wrong, Wei Wei. Terribly wrong. I understand now. But it's too late. This is my karma. I deserve it. I didn't come here today to pester you. Nor do I expect your forgiveness. I know I don't deserve it. I just wanted to say sorry to your face. For all the awful things I did in the past. And all the awful things I said. From now on, I won't disturb your life ever again. You deserve better, Wei Wei. Goodbye, Zhou Mingyuan. Ah? It's all in the past. It really is in the past. Gunyan? What are you doing here? I was passing by and remembered you said you like strawberry cake. Passing by? From your office to here is completely out of the way, Gunyan. Aren't you going to invite me in? Oh, sure. It really is strawberry. You mentioned it during the meeting last time. You ate 2 pieces of the strawberry cake from the refreshments. You actually remember something like that? Is it good? We'll have to taste it to find out. Yeah. You know I just got divorced, right? I know. Then why are you here? To see how you're doing. And to help you finish this whole cake. The whole cake? Do you think I can't finish it? I didn't say you couldn't. What I meant was, if you need me to. I don't need you to. But if you want some, I can share half with you. You're so meticulous even when cutting cake. When cutting it for someone important, of course I have to be meticulous. Mummy. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I lined up for 40 minutes to buy this. I thought you said you were just passing by?